Brother, if I don't need to use it down in the cells, take me to the room where I can use it.
No, we have the ability to contact attorneys in the city if they're available, and then they'll if there's one available, one will come down. If you have a specific lawyer that like it's your lawyer, let us know, and we'll see if that lawyer is on, and we'll contact that one directly.
Just go ahead and call me a lawyer.
Okay, got you.
At this point, this is the dumbest arrest that you're ever gonna have. Like seriously, it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Get away from me.
Do not get on comms. Do not get on your phone.
Yeah, I'm not, man.
All right. Come here.
For what?
Come here.
Brother, it's your fault you didn't get everything off my pockets, man. You did do your job properly.
What are you talking about? There's nothing else to get out your pocket.
You look, I don't smack you from this freaking gate here, man. I can't believe you.
What don't you believe?
Honestly, to be truthful, no jokes aside, this is the dumbest arrest I have ever seen in my life. And and I've seen a lot of arrests, brother, in my day, but this is the dumbest arrest I've ever seen in my life. I will say that.
But tell me how though. Like what? I still you keep saying all these things, but I don't understand how this is the dumbest arrest.
Man,
you literally freaking pulled a gun.
right, but I said that was an accident. Whether you didn't hear me, but I kept trying to tell you.
But let's say okay, so I don't hear you. I get some distance. I then pull out my firearm. You come right up to me. I approach you. I tell you put your hands above your head. If you see me put your hands above your head and I place your cuffs,
I was trying to put my hands over my head, brother. I was trying.
But then you turn around and you fucking start running.
Yeah, because I was afraid at that. You shot me, bro. You automatically pulled your gun and shot me.
That's not how that happened. No,
listen.
You ran, and then you pulled your gun again, and then I shot you.
Listen.
You simply put your hands above your head. I would have put cuffs on you, brought you up to the
like
side
I
of the road,
said,
and
brother.
And then you could have told me that in there,
arrest.
Hey, sir, I accidentally pulled that gun out. I tried to scream it at you when I first did it, but you took off fast as hell. It was an accident. It was a muscle flex. I've been like, all right, cool, and I would have took you back out of handcuffs.
Yeah, look.
But you decided to turn around and fucking run, and then you pulled the gun again.
Listen,
times.
Listen.
Not once. You pulled it twice. You think a judge is gonna believe the second time was a fucking accident?
They both were an accident because both times I automatically put it away.
No, you put it away because your ass got shot.
That's not true. Both times I put it away, I didn't even aim it at you. Dude, that switch could have went right through you compared to whatever you got. Come on.
No, I was head tapping you.
Be real with you.
I was head tapping you.
You know, to be real with you. That's why I was so confused, and I put it away twice, man. I was trying to. I was having problems. I couldn't even.
I stopped. Did I stop shooting you?
Correct. You stopped shooting me, and I put my gun away, and I ran the other direction because at that point I was already shot.
See, but if I wanted to put you down, I would have put you down, but I didn't. I stopped shooting.
Right, but you got to understand, in both, like I said, this cross I'm wearing, brother, is not just a cross, okay? This has a camera on it, all right?
But it's okay because I have a camera.
I understand you have a camera. There's no doubt in my mind that this camera here on your chest works.
But you bringing up your camera, I don't know the relevance of it if I already have the exact same footage.
It's not. What do you mean? My footage has to be shown as well. The fact of me pulling my gun out and putting it away both times. The first time saying it was an accident, and the second time
it's gonna show. It's gonna show the exact same thing.
Listen, I pulled my gun out twice. Yes, you're right. I do. I agree. But I put it away both times because it was not on purpose. I was not trying to cause harm or anything.
And therefore, I stopped shooting you the second time.
Right, but you still arrested me because I wanted gas. This all started because I needed gas, bro.
Yeah, but it started because you needed gas, but you're not being arrested.
And then you drove away from me because I told you I accidentally pulled that, and I ran up to you with no gun in hand, and you had one in your hand.
Can I ask you a question, right? Put yourself in my shoes, right? I'm having a conversation with you on the side of the road, right? You're already frustrated, right? And you're a little upset with me, right?
A little bit.
Hold on. Yep. So, and then in the middle of that conversation, I pull a gun out on you. What would you do? Just sit there?
I would run away
See?
as well. I would also do what
See
you have
what?
done.
See,
I would have ran
see,
away.
so
I would have had
so
the
what
gun,
I'm
but then
saying,
after I put the gun away, I would have been like, I would have just walked over and said, "Hey, man, just stop. Let's have a conversation, whatever." But you tased me because I was running.
no,
Sure, I was scared.
oh well, listen here. I don't know how you're scared when you pulled the gun on me.
Listen. Like I said, it accidentally slipped out of my pockets and fell out twice, man. I'm wearing these tight jeans, and I try to keep the gun in the waistband, and it falls out a lot.
Here's what makes it even worse, right? It wasn't like you pulled out a legal firearm; you pulled out an illegal firearm.
Right, but it was an accident. All right, that's for my safety. If you were where I'm from, you would do the same.
You really think a judge gives a fuck where you're from? That's an illegal firearm. That's all they're.
No,
gonna
maybe
see
not
you're
that part,
in.
but I'm sure he does care how his officer approached that situation. I mean,
Well, how did I approach it? You said
you
yourself
shot
would have
me,
ran,
and I
but
was
you yourself-
unarmed.
But you said you were not unarmed. You literally were armed.
I was armed and then unarmed.
And I stopped shooting you when you unarmed.
Still, brother, ran up to you, tried having a conversation, and then you got closer and closer, and I started running. And then I pulled my gun out, and I automatically put it away. Automatically.
My reaction timing is very impeccable, sir. You pulled that fucking
Your
lock
reaction.
out.
What do you think this is a game, brother?
My reaction.
My
time,
life,
what do you mean
my
again?
life was almost taken by you, Mister. What'd you say your name was again? I forgot. Mr. Axel Foley, of course, bro. 401. My gosh, man. I just can't believe it, honestly. Okay, you can put your badge down now, big guy. Look, my hands don't even go up, bro. I couldn't even put my hands up if I wanted to. Whenever you said put your hands up, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. Because if I had my gun in my hand and my hands were up, then you would be like, okay, he's not a threat. He's not a threat. But I couldn't put my hands up. It wasn't working. My hands wouldn't work. I don't know. Something's wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot, man. All right, do what you're going to do, Mr. Foley. I just need a lawyer. You got a lawyer for me or nah? I hate these.
I fall back.
Brother, where do you keep running off to? In that little head of yours. He ain't got no words for me. He ain't got no words for me. You're such a goofy dude, bro. What's wrong with you? That's never gonna do nothing. Just
Back.
what's wrong with you, bro? You know how unprofessional that is? Do you hear me? Look, he said, my bad, I'm back. He leaves every time, bro. What a goofy goober this guy is, bro.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Look, do you hear those shots fired?